That's very nice. What a pleasure to see you all on this summer eve in the middle of November. But it's still summer. First of all, it is a wonderful Shabbat, not just because it's Shabbat, but because it's a rock Shabbat. So we're rocking out. So everybody has to sing and be cool, okay? Second of all, we have two wonderful special events today. We have namings. And I would like to thank the Boyarsky family for sponsoring tonight's oneg in honor of Karen's naming. So tonight we eat the cookies. Go hug a Boyarsky. Rabbi.
All right, we also are
My
celebrating.
class, right? I'm starting Sunday.
You are?
Yes, I finally got it right. I've been saying this every week for a month. Sunday morning at 9 to 10 is the Rabbi's Bible class. We will be studying the book of Jeremiah, who was not a bullfrog. I'll give it away now.
This Shabbat, we're also celebrating a double Benot mitzvah, and they both happen to be named Lucy. So if you shout Mazel Tov Lucy, it covers all your bases. So we're really excited this Shabbat. Dancing is not only allowed, it is requested. So if you want to get up and dance in the aisles or over here on the bima, totally kosher. So we hope you'll sing, you'll dance, and you'll have some fun tonight. Up to the bima. And just so everyone knows, tonight you can go hands-free. If you don't want to use your prayer book, you don't have to. Everything will be on the screen. But if you do want to use your prayer book, come on up, Lucy. Bring your family. I'm stalling. There'll be a number in the top left corner of the screen to let you know what page we're on if you'd like to have a book in front of you.
Did she really just stick us on top of each other?
Yeah. Ready to go. But you don't need it yet. You're good.
Come stand right over by the table.
Come on. No,
Come stand over by the table.
You guys just stay here.
And look cute.
You're not reading yet.
Go by the table and look cute.
All right. Who in your family's going to read a paragraph? Read 3 lines.
Let's read 3 lines.
You nominate.
Want us to move over? My dad.
All right, great. She just nominated you to read 3 lines.
Okay.
A bingo. Eli, you want to do it? Yeah. All right, if you'll come close, come close.
Oh, okay.
You'll start with these 3 lines, and then Eli will read the next.
Oh, what shit?
Nice little.
Can I start now?
Please.
All right. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us.
As their brightness remind us of the generations of Israel who kindled light, So may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
One ready to go. It has to be. Just use this candle like the other. Just pick it up. You don't need the match.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Shabbat.
Please rise for Kiddush.
Mine.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'rasavanu, v'shavat kasho, v'yahava uvratzon, hinhilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom tefillah, lemikrai kodesh, seher zitziat Mizrayim, ki vanu v'harta, v'tarnu kidasha, mikol hamim, v'shavat kashecha, v'yahavu ratzon, hilchatanu, Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha-Shabbat.
Amen.
All right, you take one. Okay. And you take one. And we say, L'chaim.
Amen.
Yep. And your readings, friends.
There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain.
On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share.
There are days when we exploit nature as if it was as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted.
On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation.
There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others.
On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal.
So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace.
All right.
Shabbat shalom.
Your seats.
Shabbat shalom.
I don't know what to
Go back to your seats. Shabbat shalom.
You can take it with you. Take it with you.
Try to stay on this side of the table. There's something that's how far out.
Please be seated. We'll stay seated for the first 3 verses of Lecha Dodi, and then we'll rise and face the entrance to greet the Sabbath bride. We're so excited she's here, finally our day of rest.
La 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 Lecha Dodi.
Yep.
Wrong key, isn't it? Wrong key. I knew it was
Take
the wrong
2.
Try this one. La 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 Lecha Dodi. La 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 Likrat Hala. La 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 Be'ez Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom. And Shabbat Shalom to all our friends at home on the other side of the interweb.
TV land.
In TV land.
In TV land.
Stay standing as we turn to Baruch.
La 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 la.
Please be seated unless you'd like to dance.
La 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 בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ושוכבך ומהך וקשרתם לאותך לידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבת על מזוזות ביתך על מזוזות ביתך וישעריך לה 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 תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתיכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם לה 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 לה
Imagine you have a wish, something you've wanted more than anything in the world. And year after year, you're not able to acquire that one thing, your one true wish. Until maybe one day, when God smiles on you and grants you that one wish. In just a little bit, when we read from the Torah, we'll hear about Abraham and Sarah's wish. But the prayer we're about to sing sings of a wish of freedom that the children of Israel felt year after year as slaves in Egypt for 400 years They wished and they prayed for freedom. And finally one day, when Moses and Miriam and Aaron came along, they led the children of Israel through the Sea of Reeds, on dry land, and on to freedom.
Probably more than any other song in the service, this one is dancing appropriate. So if you are at all inclined, let's get some dancing going.
And now we sway.
V'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechaim, Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechaim. Sometimes I lay under the moon, and I got up breathing. Then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I'm here for thee. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So negativity surrounds. I know someday it'll all turn around and go. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more war, and our children will say, one day, one day, one day. One day, one day, one day. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomrei.
Please rise for the Amidah.
חיים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. וחוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם, בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה כל הזרע והושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים עבודתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך אמת ומחיה, ומצליח ישועה, ונאמנתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש, ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יעללו חסדה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. We now have a chance to share things for which we are grateful, a really appropriate theme for the month of November as we're gearing up for Thanksgiving. We have a prayer that begins with 3 Hebrew words, Modim Anachnu Lach, which mean we are grateful to you, you the source of all blessing. And so is there anyone in our kahal tonight, our congregation, who'd like to share a blessing, something they're grateful for?
Yes, Rabbi.
Oh, Rabbi.
I am grateful for Karen Boyarsky and Lorenzo Moreno, who have chosen to join our people and will be named tonight, and it was a pleasure and an honor for me to be part of their ritual.
So to work with 2 amazing individuals who've chosen Judaism.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Lucy.
For my partner, Lucy.
Amazing.
Wait, which Lucy said that?
So our Benot Mitzvah are grateful for each other. 2 partners in crime, both named Lucy. Yes, Ryan. For your family, and one more for now. For your family, amazing. Oh, well, we'll do sing and then we'll come back.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Gabe, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for Jacob's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Jacob! How old are we now? 7? 8? Oh, I can't even keep track. Amazing.
Got one over here.
Oh, Cliff.
I'm grateful for my 2 daughters tonight are having Shabbat with friends that they met in Israel on Birthright.
Amazing.
Nice.
Shabbat with friends from Israel.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Yes.
I'm grateful for my granddaughter Lucy Simon, having her bat mitzvah and entire family.
To be with family to celebrate an important milestone. Yes. To be together with Lorenzo tonight. Wonderful. Yes. You're grateful that you're here? We're grateful to have you here too.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Oh, you're grateful for our rockin' Shabbat. Yes.
I'm grateful for all my friends.
All your friends, new and old. I love it. Yes. Yes.
Amen.
We are so grateful
Amen.
that Jen is with us and well and able to be present. Yes.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Yes, Lester.
I'm grateful for Isabel's new sister.
A new baby in the family. Can't wait to meet her. Josephine Alma. Yes. You're grateful for what? For Hebrew school?
Oh, me too.
I'm going to give you a hug. All right. And you just made Anne's night. All right, that deserves a blessing.
Modi manach gulach, Modi manach gulach.
Love you, Zach. Yes, the other thing. Thankful for your friends and family for being here. Try to say that 10 times fast. Any other final blessings? Cheryl. You are grateful for affordable health insurance. May you not need it.
Modi manach gulach, Modi manach gulach.
And there's one more blessing that we always say every Shabbat because the work is never done. We ask God not for a little bit of peace, but a lot of peace. We need peace here, there, and everywhere.
Shalom Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki Atahu Melech Adon Le'ol HaShalom. Ki Atahu
Take a few moments for silent prayer. Made a boo-boo. We'll do this. There we go. Okay, there, we'll just hang out on here. All right. I now have the pleasure of inviting Karen and Lorenzo up to the bima.
The congregation, please rise.
The Midrash teaches, dearer to God are the Gerim, who have come of their own accord than all the crowds of Israelites who stood before Mount Sinai. For had the Israelites not witnessed the thunders, lightnings, quaking mountains, and sounding trumpets, they would not have accepted the Torah. But the Gerim, who saw not one of those things, came and offered themselves to the Holy One, and took the yoke of heaven upon themselves. Can anyone be dearer to God than these? At this sacred and joyous moment, we renew the covenant at Sinai between God and the people of Israel, recalling the words of the prophet Isaiah. Sojourners shall join them and shall become one with the house of Israel. God, we thank you for your many blessings. We thank you for the truth you have revealed to all humanity. Above all, we thank you for the gift of Torah, which has ever been a light for our path. We recall with reverence and gratitude all those descendants of Abraham and Sarah who have been faithful to you, and those who of their own choice have sought to serve you through the faith and people of Israel. In this holy place, we welcome you too into Jewish life. Knowing well our difficult history, you have chosen to join yourself to our people's faith. We open our hearts to you both. May you be strengthened in your resolve. May we help you to live faithfully with the decision you are making and to the promise you are about to utter. May you always find satisfaction and joy and fulfillment of sacred deeds, and may you be granted many years of strength and happiness as worthy members of our congregation. We praise you, God, in whose presence is the fullness of joy, and together we say, Amen. Mi sheberach avotenu v'imotenu, Avraham, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham and Sarah, Isaac and Rebekah, Jacob, Rachel, and Leah, bless Karen and Lorenzo, also known as Gershom Baruch, who have cast their lot with the people Israel. They are Gerim Tzedek, among the people of the God of Abraham and Sarah. May they prosper in all their worthy endeavors. May the work of their hands be blessed. And again, together we say, Amen. Amen. All right, together, you'll respond to these questions. Do you choose to enter the eternal covenant between God and the people Israel and to become a Jew of your own free will? Yes. Do you commit yourself to the pursuit of Torah and Jewish knowledge? Yes. Do you promise to establish a home and to participate actively in the life of the synagogue and Jewish community? Yes. Do you commit to building a meaningful relationship with the state of Israel and its people? Yes. Do you accept Judaism to the exclusion of all other religious faiths and practices? Yes. Do you pledge your loyalty to Judaism and to the Jewish people under all circumstances?
This is our Torah. It has been carried by our people forever, since the great day at Mount Sinai down to today. It is our Torah, and from this moment on, it is also your Torah. Hold that up, dear.
As we place the Torah in your arms, take it to your heart as you recite the Shema, the words on the lips of the Jew until the final moments of life. It is the affirmation that has sustained the Jewish people since our beginnings. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam prayer to welcome Karen and Gershom Baruch, Karen and Lorenzo. I pray that you grant them a blessed and rewarding life. May they truly be a blessing to themselves and to their family and friends, many of whom are here this evening, and to our congregation Beth Chaim, to Klal Yisrael, and to all humanity. Amen.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord lift his face to you and give you peace. May the Lord let his face smile upon you, be gracious to you, and give you health, peace, now and forevermore. We all say, Amen. 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 Now, to the families, it is appropriate to buy them large presents.
So now we have Lucy to help us with the Torah service. I apologize, we stay standing. And now we're back on track. All right.
Ki mitzion tetze Torah, Ki mitzion tetze Torah, Udevar Adonai Merushalayim, Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah, Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah, Lemo Yisrael B'kedushato. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Gadol Shemo, Gadol Adonai Iti, Uniromema Shemo Yachtav.
We are reading from Parashat Vayera this Shabbat. Lucy and Lucy will be reading closer to the beginning of the Torah portion. Tonight I'll be reading closer to the middle. And our main characters are Abraham and Sarah, whose wish, their lifelong wish, is finally fulfilled at the ripe old age of, anyone know? 19. Much longer. 100. It wasn't until Abraham turned 100 that his wish was fulfilled, and soon, if you haven't caught on yet, we'll find out what that wish was. I need your help with the blessing. We'll recite together so we won't have any repeated lines. Baruch hu et Adonai habarach, Baruch Adonai habarach le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato, Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah. Adonai pakad et Sarah kasher amar, vayas Adonai l'Sarah kasher diber, v'tahar v'telet Sarah le'Avraham ben lizkunav lamoed asher diber oto Elohim vayikra Avraham et shem beno hanolad lo asher yalda lo Sarah Yitzchak vayamol Avraham et Yitzchak beno ben shmonat yamim Ka'asher tziva oto Elohim. Adonai remembered Sarah As God had said, God would make for Sarah when God spoke. And she became pregnant, and she gave birth, Sarah, to Abraham, a son in his old age, at the exact right special time that God had spoken to Abraham. And Abraham called his son that was born to him, that Sarah bore to him, Yitzchak, Isaac. And Abraham circumcised Isaac, his son, at how many days old? 8 days old, just as Elohim, our God, had commanded him. Blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. You want to lift it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
V'zot haTorah asher sam Moshe Lifnei b'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe.
With the Torah out, we feel its strength. It gives us comfort and courage, and we can all take a seat for now. And we think of those in our lives who are in need of healing. Whether that be healing of the body, healing of the heart, healing of the mind, or healing of the soul. If you are thinking of someone this Shabbat, I invite you to share those names aloud now.
Prayer for Jen Zaney. We're glad she's Miller.
To those names we add Rebecca Shankman, Scott Buka, Colleen Combe, and Phyllis Zeke. For all those and many more, we sing this prayer of healing that Moses sang for his sister Miriam. Miriam. Please rise for the return of the Torah to the earth.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת לה לסר ראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצות, ולא שמנו כמשתקות אדמה, שלא שמנו כרקם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We recite Kaddish together. Kaddish is on the screen. In memory of all those who have died, in memory of the martyrs of our people who lie in nameless graves, and in memory of all those whose yahrzeit we observe on this Shabbat. Philip Ransky, Arthur Ackerman, Erwin Ruttman, Arnold Bass, Rosalie Marin, John Chunko, Helen Jacobs, Leonard Kalman, Arnold Gordon, Harold Goldkrantz, Arnold Gordon, Ira Lieb, Joseph Garber, Elise Meny, Norman Knapp, Dorothy Rothenstreich, Jeff Newmark, Alexander Sherman, David Bowman, Maury Solomon, Rose Borstein, Gussie Verschleiser, Edward Cohn, Doris Barkin, May Glassberg, Dov Wisnia, Rose Kay, Leo Steinberg, Max Weissman. Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be a blessing. We join together in their memory. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, B'alma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, B'agalav v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach, L'olam u'lalmei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnasei, V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Ta'amiran b'alma v'yimru Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min Shemaya, V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen.
Oseh Shalom Limramav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru. Amen.
May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, and we all say,
Amen.
At this point, we ask all children under the age of 16, please come forward.
So all Abraham and Sarah ever wanted for 100 years was a child. They finally got one. Better late than never. And in Judaism, we say that the children are our future. And so we bring them up to revel in this joy as we look at a bright, bright future.
We did that already. Please join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamoshii et haaretz. Amen. Okay, when you get your bread, go down.
Probably stay up.
Untouched by
It'd be weird to see all these young people here. Make them all assembly. This Friday is, but next week.
We're so glad to see so many young people in our congregation tonight. Please come back next month, first Friday at 7 o'clock. The band will be back. And so we're really excited. And tomorrow morning at 8:45, if you love to study Torah and your interest was piqued by the few verses we chanted tonight, we study in the chapel over bagels, 8:45 every Saturday morning. And then at 10 o'clock, right back here in the sanctuary, we celebrate Lucy and Lucy as they become Benot Mitzvah.
Lucy. And the election is coming up, and I cannot tell you who to vote for, but I can tell you that one of our congregants is running. Rima Yakubovich. Rima, raise your hand. If you would like to talk to Rima, ask her what her positions are. Please do so. She's one of our congregants.
But the most important thing is please vote.
Vote and vote often. Please remain standing at your seats for a moment after the benediction to allow those of us on the bima to reach the rear of the sanctuary on that Shabbat. Oh, no, on that side. It's English. I have trouble with that. And I don't know, I'll shake your hand or hug you or something over there. Mazel tov to Lorenzo and Karen. What a great and wonderful day.
1, 2, 6, 3.
He had a double name, cause his last name was the same. But I never heard him brag. So here's a little song. It's kind of like a tribute. I hope you don't think that it's too cute. And I hope you'll sing along. Gotta turn it again. Turn it around your mind. You gotta turn it again. You never know what secret you might find. The rabbi went back. There was always more to learn. Words of Torah he would turn. All the night and all the day. When the other rabbis went to bed cause they were done. Basically cause it was fun. They would turn to them and say, gotta turn it again. Turn it around your mind. You gotta turn it again. You never know what secrets you might find. Rabbi went back. The Torah was the be-all. Was also the end-all. Not a word was wrong. So bang, 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 for your cool and nippy quote, quote. It's the best in PK vote, and now it's in a song. You gotta turn it, turn it, turn it again. Turn it around your mind. You gotta turn it, turn it, turn it again. You never know what secret you might find. Bang, bang, bang. Adonai oz la'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. O Lord, give strength to your people. Bless us all with peace. Amen. Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.